Hey everybody, welcome to the Narkin Network. I'm Dean, the host of the Narkin Network and channel, and also the host of the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. Today I'm going to be presenting to you episode 281 on the network, and the title of episode 281 is Does the Narcissist Deserve Forgiveness? Now, this is going to be a loaded video, for sure, because there's definitely people out there who are going to say the narcissist does not deserve your forgiveness at all in any particular way because of what they've done, because of the trauma that they've caused you. And I'm going to sit here and tell you guys, if you don't feel that your narcissist deserves forgiveness, they don't. There's nothing telling you that you have to forgive them for what they've done. Again, to understand what goes on with the narcissist, you have to study them. You have to study not only my own network, but tons of networks that are out there by other professionals who deal with narcissistic trauma and deal with narcissistic victims, to help them understand what went on in the confines of their narcissistic events that they've had with people. And there are tons of people, tons of channels on the internet where those narcissistic experts will tell you that they don't think that you need to forgive the narcissist at all for anything that they've done, and that's absolutely fine. For myself, do I think that you need to forgive the narcissist? You know, no, you don't need to. Will forgiving the narcissist help you? I think understanding the narcissist and what you've gone through and why they are the way they are and why they've put you through the crap they've put you through will help you to, in a way, forgive the narcissist for what they've done. Or at least help you understand what you were dealing with, help you watch out so you never get entangled in that again, is another reason. It's going to aid you in a way in effectively kind of forgiving the situation, maybe not forgiving the narcissists themselves, because some of you guys out there are never going to do this. You've been just traumatized to such an extreme level that you're never going to be able to get over that trauma. And it's going to affect you in some way the rest of your life. Hopefully not in an adverse way, but maybe in a way where you've wised up and you're not going to be subjected to the same type of stuff as before. You're not going to be taken in by a narcissist again and have the same shit happen. And that's a great thing if you become wise to how the narcissist functions and to how all the stuff that goes on with narcissists works, and then you become armored in a way against this ever occurring with you again. That's a great factor, and this is what I seek to teach on my network here as well, is to basically suit up people in an armor of understanding, so that no narcissist will ever fuck with them again. That's what I seek to do on this network, as well as teach you guys about narcissism and, you know, give you guys some roundabout stories about narcissism, give you guys a little piece of my experience with my narcissist, because there's a learning process in there as well too. And all this will hopefully help you guys in some particular way. But again, like, you know, when we talk about here, does a narcissist deserve your forgiveness? That's based on you. You know, you have to make that decision yourself. I know that there are, again, narcissistic individuals who have channels on YouTube and stuff and out there on the internet, and they have spouses and stuff, and clearly their spouses are still around with them, still around dealing with them. So if those narcissists have subjected their spouses to any narcissistic events or trauma, clearly the spouses are okay with them, so they've either forgiven them in some way or learned to understand their narcissism, or forgiven them for some of the stuff that they've done, and they're trying to continue on in their lives with that narcissist anyway to see if they can, you know, make a go of it in life or whatever. So they may have forgiven their narcissist for some of the trauma that have gone on. There are also some narcissists out there who talk about their narcissistic events with past people they've been involved with and have said that those people have not forgiven them and they have no contact with these individuals anymore. So there are clearly people who don't forgive their narcissists in this particular way. This is just a matter of self-choice. It's a matter of self-choice. For me, it's not a question of forgiving my narcissist for the stuff that they've had to deal with, or stuff that I've had to deal with them. They're that way because somebody made them that way. They had trauma in their life. They've been affected in a way that makes their brains not normal. It makes them function not normal. It makes them deal with people in an abnormal way. It makes them act outwardly in an abnormal way. It makes them have all kinds of problems within the confines of their daily functionality that causes all kinds of problems with them. I understand them. I understand what's going on with them very well, and I because I'm studying this, and I study this every day. I spend some time every day learning about shit that goes on with narcissists. At some particular time, I may skip a day here and there, but this is a constant everyday thing for me. And it's this understanding of my narcissists and how they've conducted themselves with me that allows me to go on with them and to deal with them in whatever way that I have to, or to not deal with them in any way that I have to. So it's not a question for me of forgiving my narcissist in some particular way. These are people who just have defective ways of being within the confines of their functionality in everyday life, and that's just the way that they are. Can I forgive them for that? Again, it's not a question of have I forgiven them or not forgiven them. I guess in a way I have, because I don't blame them for the stuff that goes on. So I guess that's in a way forgiving them for any of that stuff that's gone on. What I essentially, or the way I essentially look at it, is just I understand them, and I try to understand them as well as I can, and to try to deal with them as well as I can, although I'm not dealing with any of them currently. None of the narcissists I dealt with from 2011 up till now I'm dealing with anymore at this particular point. Of my own doing? Not really. It's not really of my own doing. So, you know, but we know the way narcissists are, and we know how they engage and disengage. And if they're not getting any fuel off of you, which my narcissists are not getting any fuel off of me, I'm absolutely, utterly useless to my narcissists. Absolutely. And this is why there's no engagement between them and I at all, because I serve no purpose to them in any particular way. So they've disengaged with me, and I haven't heard from any of them in quite some period of time, and that's absolutely fine. You know, it is what it is. I'm not a person who needs to go tailing after them. I'm not a narcissist. I don't require that attention. I don't require take chaos attention. I don't require to create chaos, to re-engage with them or anything of this nature. So that's absolutely fine. I have no problem. So again, does the narcissist deserve forgiveness? It's up to you guys. This is a choice you guys have to make in your life to figure that out. I can tell you, though, if you can find a way to get past that trauma, find a way to possibly forgive them if you can, or do these things, this is going to benefit you greatly in the end. It's going to benefit how you feel. It's going to benefit your energy in your life, because being able to release that chaos energy related to them is beneficial to you. It's going to create a better energy in your life and a better way of feeling for yourself and everything, and it's just going to help you get over whatever whatever events you've had with this narcissist you've dealt with, and it's going to be a good thing if you can do that, for sure. And if you can find a way to make that happen, my advice to you is try to find a way to make that happen. You'll definitely benefit out of it in the end. So this has been episode 281. I'm going to say please stay tuned. I got lots of content coming up on the Narcissist Network, and some stuff coming up on the Unmasking the Narcissist channel in the future. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you really soon in some other videos.